Okay guys, welcome back to Soopa-Dave Gaming. Today I am putting together a companion guide and I'm going to include the best companions you can get right now in Neverwinter. Now, that being said, this isn't for each particular build, this is just as in a whole. You're not going to go wrong with these companions. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet on explaining about companions because I don't want this to be a 45-minute video. So, right off the bat to start out, before you even worry about your companions, if you've hit level 80 and haven't gotten decent gear yet, even really decent good gear, go ahead and do that because that's going to help you more in the companion. I have linked down there to the level 80 guide if you want to learn more about that. But for companions, I want to get something really quick out of the way before we get to the actual guys at hand. So you're going to see this bolster thing. A lot of misconception going around this. In order to get a bolster, you only need to get 15% in the category that your guy is in. And you don't even need to get 15%. Like I've been using my dancing shield, though I just got my new guy here, but and I have it at 13.5%. So within each category, guys, make sure whatever category you're using, down the road, it doesn't have to be right away, that you get your bolster up. It helps give you more stats. Without getting into too much detail, how this works is it takes the top 5 in each category up to 15%. So if you see here, this guy gives a plus 1%. This rare guy here gives a 1.5, 2, 2.5, etc. So eventually you want all your guys to be at least legendary level. Sorry. So in this category, if you add all these up, you would see that, well, that's if all counted, they would be like 11.5 bolster or something. But it is just going off my best 5 in that category. So it's using the swashbuckler, the traveling entertainer, the minstrel, the katoa, and the were-rat thief. And this is what it's actually using to determine my bolster. You don't have to have each category bolstered, like I said earlier. Also, I wouldn't make making your bolster all the way to 15 a high priority. There's things in the game that, for a lot cheaper, give you more stats. Now, down the road, you're going to want to get there eventually, but it's not a critical right in the beginning type of thing. Make sure you have a lot of your other stuff done. You can get runestones that'll help you out a lot more and stuff like that. Alright, to start off the list, guys, I just want to say real quick, remember, this is a guide to help point you in the right direction. I don't know your particular build or the equipment that you have to tell you exactly what companion you are. These are just companions that aren't really going to do you any wrong. To start off the list, you might be a little surprised to see this one, but Energon for its price is a very good one, and it starts right out at Epic. And if you look here, it starts out at only like 18,000, and it fluctuates a little bit, but I haven't seen this thing come up above 25,000 in a long time. So for its price, or early on, this is a really good companion, and it does give you quite a bit of maximum hit points and stuff like that. It is pretty darn good. Now, for the next one, I'm going to kind of do the top 3, that one for best of money, and then these are for some other options. I highly recommend the Deep Crow Hatchling, and as a rule of thumb, guys, if you see under powers, when you go into a companion, if you see augmentation, they're probably going to be pretty respectable. It's hard to go wrong with augment in the game, so just wanted to get that out there so you know. The reason a Deep Crow Hatchling makes the list is it's a very good one, especially for the price. It gives you, right off the bat, 6,000 power. It's very handy, especially for like DPS builds and whatnot. So, to finalize the list, some of you guys are probably going to expect this. It is going to be the Bullet Pup. and you could get it either green or purple. They've made some changes recently to the price or to the companion packs for upgrading, but they're still really close. If you buy a green one, you're not going to waste a ton of money getting it up to purple, and if you buy a purple one, yeah, I mean, it saves you some time. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. What I would do is I would look at the moment and see which one would be cheaper in the long run. I think right now, currently, it's the green bullpup costs you less. I could be wrong on that though, guys. So somebody correct me down in there in the chat if or in the comments if I'm wrong. This is the most probably well-rounded companion in the game. It gives you defense, combative advantage, and power. Obviously, stats are good on it. And if you look to the right, the defensive equip power is really good as well. Also, another thing I want to add, guys, is if you are wondering what runestone to put on your companion, just go ahead and put bonding runestones. They've been the best for a while now that I've known. And then this area here, the equipment, is going to depend on your build. So I got something that was really cheap and is working for me right now, even though my build is a little messed up because I was going for cheap items. So hopefully this helps you out, guys. And I think maybe the next video we'll do one on mounts, maybe. I'm not sure. You have to put down in the comments what you think for what you'd like to see next. But thanks for the support, guys, and see you next time.